mysterious new monolith has turned up in the deserts of Nevada. Let's talk about that and a lot more today. So get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, yeah, this is being reported on by various sources. This is an article from Coast to Coast in a picture of the actual monolith. A mysterious monolith was recently discovered on a hiking trail near Las Vegas, and as is so often the case with such puzzling pieces, no one is quite sure how it wound up there. The odd find, which harkens back to the curious craze that swept the globe in late 2020, was revealed by the city's police department on Monday. Sharing photos of the sizable metallic monolith on social media, they explained that the Las Vegas Metro search and rescue team stumbled upon the mysterious object over the weekend on a hiking trail near the city. Marveling that they have no idea who put the piece there or how they did it, the department used the strange case to share some hiking safety tips with the public. Okay, all right, why not, right? There's other monoliths, of course, that have been reported over the last few years. Like I say, I guess 2020 was a big year. Here's one that appeared in Wales. So if this is, a group of artists doing this, for example, they have a global reach, which is really interesting, and they're willing to go through some trouble to perpetuate this hoax. One thing that I've heard is that there's never any footprints around the monoliths. I don't know if that's true or not, but if so, I mean, that's definitely suggestive, right? That, maybe it's not just humans in some sort of fun hoax. Maybe there's actually something more anomalous going on. So let me know, do you think there's something more anomalous going on with these mysterious monoliths that keep on appearing around the world? Or is it just some group of people having fun, or maybe different individuals that keep getting inspired by the one that came before them? Or who knows, maybe it's a mix of humans and aliens doing the same phenomenon together like we see with crop circles. I don't know, maybe this will be the new crop circle. I don't know. Maybe messages will start appearing on the monoliths, right? That'd be kind of cool. Who knows? We need to up our monolith game, guys. Meanwhile, DARPA's new military-grade quantum laser, like nothing we've seen before. I don't know, do we want DARPA to have a new laser? I don't know. I'm worried. Guys. There's so many shady stories about DARPA. Researchers working with the U.S. Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, have been awarded a $1 million grant, which isn't that much really, to create a prototype quantum laser unlike anything we've ever seen. The laser will use quantum entanglement to essentially glue light particles together, allowing them to create a more highly concentrated laser. The laser is expected to play an important role in future military operations, including satellite communications, mapping, and tracking systems like LiDAR, as well as for targeting technologies and other military tech. That's really interesting. More laser technology, this time from DARPA. Obviously, it's in the early stages yet. They're still building it. They just got a grant to pursue it. So who knows, what this will ultimately lead to. But we definitely do seem to be living in the age of energy weapons and lasers. So I guess this shouldn't be a huge surprise. But it is something that is, might should be on our radar. Meanwhile, what about Boeing? And they're taking out whistleblowers and stuff like that, potentially, theoretically, allegedly. This is an article from MSN saying Boeing CEO to face harsh Senate questions. New whistleblower claims. I hope that whistleblower is being very safe. Boeing CEO Dave Calhoun will face tough questions from U.S. senators on Tuesday over the plane maker's safety culture, as well claims from a new whistleblower employee. Calhoun will appear at 2 p.m. Before the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations, the first time he will face lawmakers' questions after a January mid-air emergency involving an Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9 raised widespread alarm. There is a culture that continues to prioritize profits, push limits, and disregard its workers. The panel's chair, Senator Richard Blumenthal, said of Boeing, a culture that enables retaliation against those who do not submit to the bottom line, a culture that desperately needs to be repaired. So, yeah, that may be what's going on at Boeing. That certainly sounds like what is going on. However, is it shadier than that? I mean, maybe they are taking people out that are speaking out against this. So, very alarming, obviously not confirmed, but certainly suggestive. Two whistleblowers die suspiciously very close together on the same topic. This topic. Meanwhile, check this out, guys. Doesn't that look just like Marge Simpson from The Simpsons? I mean, that's crazy. That is a crazy likeness. Look at that hair. That's nuts. That's nuts, guys. Mummy's unearthed coffin features unreal depiction of beloved Simpsons character. The markings on a recently unearthed coffin are being compared to Marge Simpson from Fox's long-running cartoon The Simpsons. The mummy's resting place was discovered late last year in a 3,500-year-old cemetery in Minya, Egypt, and is believed to belong to senior officials and priests of the New Kingdom. But yeah, guys, that is a crazy likeness. What do you think? The Simpsons has been known to predict stuff in the future. Well, it sounds like somebody predicted The Simpsons. Speaking of pillars, Jimmy Corsetti is putting out this challenge, guys. So if you want to make some money, check this out. He says, I received a tip from a credible source that there was a pillar discovered at Göbekli Tepe that had a depiction of a boat carved into stone, but was reburied. That's weird. He says, I'm offering a $500 US to whoever can provide me with a verified photo of this pillar. Yeah, so there you go, guys. If you run across any Göbekli Tepe pillar pictures, yeah, you say that 5 times drunk, that depict a boat on them, Jimmy Corsetti is going to pay $500 for it. So, keep your eyes tuned for that. I guess that's, possibly a depiction of, the Ark or something like that. Maybe some reality that the Ark was built around. I mean, I guess if there were, massive floods, 12,000 years ago or whatever, during the Younger Dryas that inspired the flood myths, I'm sure some people built some boats, right? I don't know. I mean, who knows, guys? Who knows? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Meanwhile, check this out. From Grant Levac, breaking FOIA release, Arrow's Five Eyes Forum on UAP that was led by former Arrow director, the lovely Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, back in May 2023 was officially called the FVEY Inaugural UAP Caucus Working Group. Today, I received a copy of the meeting agenda through FOIA. The inaugural working group meeting took place at the Pentagon on Wednesday, 24th May 2023, and was attended by representatives from Aero, ODNI, FAA, NASA, Canada, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand, with an entire agenda item devoted to FVEY partner UAP updates. It would be very interesting to know what each Five Eyes partner brought to the table and contributed to the discussions. And there you go. There are the FOIA documents about this Five Eyes working group led by the lovely Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick. Now, what the hell was this working group? I mean, we know Sean wasn't sincerely investigating UFOs, and he may have been reverse engineering them, but he wasn't telling us about that, right? So what were they talking about this in this Five Eyes working group? Is it a cover-up organization? Is it not the Five Eyes working group devoted to UFO disclosure, but the Five Eyes working group devoted to the UFO cover-up? Is that what we're dealing with? Or is he just, going through the motions of getting the Five Eyes together to work on this when really he's the fox guarding the henhouse, or was? So let me know what you think this strange working group, this Five Eyes working group, was all about, led by the lovely Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick. Meanwhile, check out this awesome UFO video from John Bell. We've got an acceleration change. All right, let's check this out. Yeah, you can see it. You can see how it's changing its speed as it goes along. And this is awesome because one of the best, or the worst, the most prevalent debunks on John Bell's videos are their planes or their satellites. Now, John knows they're not planes or satellites, and they're not bugs or birds. I mean, one of them hit his car, and rattled his multi-ton truck. But here we go, a clear acceleration change. First, you're going to see Tinkerbell show up. That's what John calls one of his friends that show up, and you're going to see that in the foreground. And as soon as Tinkerbell shows up, you'll see the other object that's further up, that's higher, that will increase in speed as if responding to Tinkerbell. So that's the object he's tracking. And then that's Tinkerbell right there that just showed up. And then instantly that object, the higher object, picks up speed. So look at that. That is, I think, really great footage from John Bell. I'll show it again. All right, so he's filming this object that appears very low and bright and slow. And then all of a sudden Tinkerbell shows up, and the higher object just kind of boogies off. It seems to go much higher, further away. It's either that or it dims a lot, and it just boogies off, guys. That's an amazing capture from John. I love it. Thank you for sharing that with us, John. And everybody should go check out his channel, Real Florida UFO, where he gets these contacts all the time. Now, one of the biggest debunks that he gets is that it's a bat. That's what it is. It's a bat. Well, here in this video, we get to see what a bat looks like on his camera. And it doesn't look like these orbs that he's getting. So you'll see what a bat looks like on his camera in just a moment. Boom, there we go. That was a bat, that dark object that just flew across the screen. So yeah, go check it out again, and you can see what a bat looks like. All right, come on, bat. Where are you? All right, he's come. There we go. There we go. There's a bat. Okay. So yeah, he's not. These things aren't birds or bugs. One of them, again, struck his truck, his multi-ton truck, and rattled it. We're getting acceleration changes. Sometimes they'll respond to his cues and give him power-ups and things like that. He has constant friends that will show up like Tinkerbell. So he's got such great contact. So yeah, I'll link to John's channel, Real Florida UFO, in the comments below. Go check it out. Meanwhile, Florida, speaking of Florida, becomes the first state to ban the sale of lab-grown meat. Very interesting. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, part of me thinks we should just stay away from lab-grown stuff and, any processed food and the like. But at the same time, we could be saving lives. We could be eating lab-grown meat instead of having to, kill cows and stuff like that. So, what are your thoughts? Is moving away from lab-grown meat the way to go? Or is embracing a new era of being able to eat meat without killing animals the way to go? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Last but not least, you've got to see this guy play pool. Man, he is good. He is good. I mean, I almost think this is like CGI or something. He's so good. I mean, this is ridiculous. All right, but yeah, check out his awesome pool playing abilities. And if you've enjoyed his abilities or my video, please give this video a big thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. Smash the like button or the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. Also Discord. Love to see you guys there. If you wanted to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below. That'd be awesome. Or you could become a channel member, because channel members are rock stars. I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, there's plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.